Today, students learn in rebuilt schools with libraries on their shelves all fully equipped. Patients are treated in health facilities that did not exist when we began. Fresh food moved through our hubs in Mushi and beyond, feeding a mega city and securing its future. And our history and culture stand proudly restored. So proudly that our Eyo masquerade danced before St. Paul's Cathedral as Lagos became the first African city in 800 years to be invited onto the London's Lord Mayor show. When Nigerians in diaspora saw those photographs, many asked, "Are you sure this is Lagos?" Yes, this is Lagos. Not the Lagos of card stereotypes. The Lagos we have been building together, seeing at last as she truly is. There is no one photograph in this book that I treasure above all. It shows in the power of photography what you can see. It shows 4 governors of this state. The 12th governor, the 13th governor, the 14th governor, and humbly, the 15th governor in front of you. Jointly holding aloft a single model of a single train. 4 administration, 1 dream, 8 hands. That image is the deepest secret in the Lagos success story, and it is called continuity. Permit me to acknowledge and to thank His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who I'm sure is with us in spirit, who would have wanted to see the history and the continuity of Lagos that he started building with us almost 30 years ago. Thank you very much, Daddy. You haven't seen anything yet, because I know that the 16th governor will do wonders over and above the 15th governor that is standing in front of me. And so in this case, we don't tear down what our predecessors built. We build upon it and inherited dreams and have labored to hand over foundations. The rail lines, the ports, the homes, the schools, these are proud achievements. But if you ask me what I most want as my legacy to be, it is that the rely continued, that the baton was carried as far speed and passed as an unbroken peace, and that the trust between the people of Lagos and their government left this administration stronger than it met it. Projects, trust, and institutions must be built upon. Femi, you are looking at me, and so is Kamilola. People will ask you, what have you done in your own time? And God will give you the strength to do even more. Sure. A legacy of this kind is never built alone. And tonight, the honor of those who built it before us, like I said, will be to my leader, my father, my mentor, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who laid the first stone of the modern Lagos story and honored us in this book as a foreword that he graciously wrote. And I want to please give him a big round of applause for that. And also to my brother governors, Governor Raji Fashola and Governor Akim Ambode, to say that your labor, your time as the 13th and 14th governor of this state has not been in vain. We're thankful and we're happy for the foundation you have passed on to us. To Dr. Akim Adeshina, who also helped us, to ink his words, into his book, we owe him a debt of gratitude. Thank you very much, Doctor. To my brother and my partner, Aki Apopo, my deputy governor, Dr. Kadi Obafemi Hamza, who has stood faithfully beside me throughout this journey, who now carries the confidence of our great party and is a flag bearer in our 2027 governorship election in Lagos. The relay I have spoken of tonight continues with you, and I can't think of no surer hand to hand over this baton to. To say the Executive Council, I want to say to you, thank you very much. To the Lagos State House of Assembly, led by the Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Ajayi Obasa, I want to say a big thank you to the Community and to the joint agreement and disagreement, but Lagos first that we all both share. Thank you very much. To our judiciary, thank you very much. To our Chief Judge, thank you very much. To our royal fathers, thank you to our civil servants, our health workers, our frontline workers, to our teachers, to our security agencies, and of course to the private sector. You are the real engines of growth. You are the one that keep the Lagos story and international story. We cannot do it without your cooperation. We cannot do it without you writing the checks at all the time and believing in the government that is also working with you. Thank you all very, very much. This story is for all of you. It's about all of us. To my family, I'm not sure all of them are here. My wife, she's airborne, and I'm sure she will reach us here. I cannot but thank you enough. Thank you for your sleepless night, for your prayers, and for your best wishes at all times. To bear the cost of every year's journey, no photograph can capture what I owe you and what I owe my children and my extended family that are here. Finally, to the man behind the lens, it's not only Demola, and he has said it. It's a gang of about 10 or 11 of them, but Demola led, and he has led very well. And so Demola, take your flowers, take a bow. You have walked beside me through rain and through shine. You've drawn all sorts. We have seen dark moments, we've seen tough moments together. We've crossed thousands of miles together. In rooms of triumph and in rooms of grief. In moments in which I also do not know what will be the next statement, you have stood with me and beside me. Thank you very much. You have been generous enough to call me the chief encourager. Tonight, let me return the compliments to you. Nemo. I know that there are several Demolas across. We're proud that at some point in time, Demola was holding one of the best cameras in this country, and I'm sure your camera is now old. It's no longer yours. Thank you very much, Demola. And here is the happiest secret. Distinguished guests, those pages tell only the first half of the story. The volume are first term, which is from 2019 to 2023. The years are fierce storm, and I'm reliably assured that the second volume will come before the end of our second tenure. So, cabinet members, don't give up on yourself. Continue to push harder, continue to work harder, continue to ensure that all of these promises that we've given Lagosians will not stop. We have promised Lagosians that we'll work twice as hard, we'll work twice as smart, we'll work twice as better than we started. And we're going to hit the finish line with every strength, with every fiber that we have. Please, let's keep that promise. The final chapter of this administration are still being written, and the projects that will complete, and the transactions that will manage to honor, and in the foundations that will hand over to the incoming. And long after this tenure ends, Lagos will keep writing. My prayer is that those who come after us will inherit not merely infrastructure, but monuments, not merely plans, but the audacity to look every giant in the eye and say, it is so big, I cannot miss it. It is therefore with fullness heart, with profound gratitude to God, and on behalf of the resilient Lagosians, very, very resilient, several hundreds and millions of you, unbreakable, irrepressible people of the state, that I formally present to you this visual chronicle of our journey, Sanwo-Olu against all of us. Thank you all very much for the presence. I wish you all the very best. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Senate President. Thank you.
So Thank you for representing my generation. When people think the young ones, these ones cannot do it, but you came and you govern a city of over 20 million people, which is bigger than most African countries. I am proud of you. We are proud of you from the parliament, and the speaker said that you send his regard. Once again, congratulations. Today, your history has been recorded, and generations unborn will read how you made it happen. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Can we again celebrate the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie-Kalu. Thank you for your kind words today. And now for the final speech, which is the highlight of this evening, I have the honor of making welcome on stage the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCON, who today is ably represented by the Deputy Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Barau Jibrin. A round of applause for him as he makes his way upstage at this momentous occasion. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for being here and sitting through everything that has happened so far. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, who is representing the Speaker, Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie-Kalu, CFR, Your Excellency, our host and the chief celebrant in this wonderful occasion, the Executive Governor of Lagos, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, CON, other governors that are here, Governor of Borno and Governor of Imo State, Your Excellency, Your Excellency, the Leader of the Senate, Senator Opeyemi Bamidele and other distinguished senators that are here, the Deputy Governor of Lagos and the incoming Governor of Lagos, His Excellency Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat and other deputies.
The Leader of the House of the Senate and also members of the House. Let me bring you greetings from the House of Representatives. And I'll do that by thanking His Excellency for the honor of this invitation. It is a privilege to stand here this evening, not simply to unveil a book, but to reflect for a few moments on the kind of service it records. Occasions such as this are rare than they should be. We are often quick to debate our leaders and slower to pause and consider the work itself. Tonight we are invited to do the letter. More than a century ago, President Roosevelt reminded us that the credit in public life belongs not to the critic, but to the one who is actually in the arena, whose face is met by dust and sweat like Sanwo-Olu, who strives, who at times falls short, and who dares greatly all the same. It is one of the truest things ever said about leadership. It is one thing to hold an opinion about how a city should be governed. It is another thing entirely to carry the responsibility of governing it. For whatever one's politics is.
To attempt. Today, ocean-going vessel Bath at our deep sea port in Lekki that has opened the economy of our country and the economy of our state to the world. Today, families hold keys to homes in estates that rose across our division. Thank you, Excellency, and the time created to be there with us. Our deputy governors, candidates, and our dear younger sister, greeting all back, Honorable Damilola James. Thank you very much for coming. Please let me give a big round of applause. Senate leader, a very good friend and brother, Senator Babajide. Other senators from Lagos State that are here present, Senator Abiru, Senator Shidoku, Senator Idia, the Speaker, Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Omoyabuda. Thank you very much for the great work, and through you to acknowledge all the men, they are spending over in the great house of assembly. The Chief Judge of Lagos State, ably represented by Honorable Justice A.F. Okano, thank you very much, my dear brother, the representative of the Inspector General of Police. There are several captains of industry that are here, so I will use my chairman of chair, retired but not tired, Mr. G. Uvier, to acknowledge and to represent all of the captains of industry that are here this evening in large number. Please let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Our royal institutions, that is here led by Wakwelua, representing the Oba of Lagos. Thank you very much, sir. Our political leadership, the Governor's Advisory Council, led by Prince Babajide Sanwo-Olu, thank you very much, sir. Through you to acknowledge all of you that have come out in large number this evening. Let me also acknowledge all my colleagues in the Lagos State Cabinet that are here. Thank you very, very much. This is all we're all putting together. It's not about me. It's just that I'm the one that had a vote for the red pen, but it's the work that we're all doing. The book reviewer, thank you very much for the great work we've done. Demola parents, thank you very much for the man that he has become. Demola and all of the senior colleagues that are here within, from Baba, Dayo, and all of you, thank you. The members of the diplomatic corps, I cannot forget you, thank you very much. All of you that have come out here this evening, believe me, you are extremely, extremely important to me personally. Distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I find myself in an unusual position as a serving governor. I became the subject of a book. Books about leaders are usually written when the story has ended. When the man has left the stage and when the history has had his time to render his verdict. This one is different, and it's deliberately so. It was written not in ink first, but in photography. Across thousands of photographs taken over the last 5 years of our first term and into our second term, it holds up a mirror of those years in this administration. And the camera